Quiet, quiet. And we're live! Hi everybody, and thanks for tuning in to ACB Radio Live. My name is Sam, and my co-host is here with me, Danny. Say hi, Danny.
Everybody.
Right then. So we should have a third co-host with us, but unfortunately he's not with us at the minute. So if he does show up, which would be great, but you know, he's not here at the minute, so we're just going to do it without him. And on today's show we have some delight for you all. Basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to do a numerous amount of topic conversation starters, and then we're going to jump over to a break, 5-minute break, and then we're going to come back to it all. So I hope you enjoy this live show from ACB Radio today, and let's get started. So Danny, right, because Matt's not here, I will be asking you the conversation starters, and then we will be talking through these conversation starters. So, okay, so here's the first one. What was the best invention of the last 50 years? What do you think is the best invention of the last 50 years? So you can't say the car, because that would be like, what, 100 years or so? So, you know. I mean, you could say the internet, but you know,
too easy.
That was 1991, I believe, or something like that.
Last 50 years.
Last 50 years.
Best invention in the last 50 years. I'm like looking around my bedroom now. I'm like, okay.
Everything around your bedroom is probably like in the last 20 years or so, maybe. I don't know, because like the bed was made like before the dawn of time, I'm guessing. So yeah. So the best invention of the last 50 years. If I would say, I was going to say the computer, but the computer.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, the computer's been around for quite a long time. So more than 50 years in fact.
Yeah.
So,
I was either going to say that or like modern gaming. Like the Xbox, the modern ones.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you go all the way back, you've got like the Pong consoles, as such. So You know, I've seen pictures of this really old Pong console that people used to play in the 70s, and oh man, it looks so sci-fi, like so alien-like. You know, it's everything we've got nowadays is like some sort of like box type thing. Like back then, everything had to have a curve, like it was more feminine within. So
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna jump to the next topic. Okay, so what's the most embarrassing piece of clothing you own?
Embarrassing piece of clothing I own.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really have any, 'cause I wouldn't really wear it if it was embarrassing otherwise.
Like, do you have a pink fluffy dress or something you like to go partying in?
No, I've got these, well, fingerless gloves, more
Yeah.
like over there.
Oh, okay.
Like I kind of wear, but they kind of like don't match anything I wear. But if I go
Um.
out in the cold, I wear them.
Ah. Um.
So
It's not really embarrassing, but mine. I've got like a massive sombrero, Mexican sombrero, bought all the way from Mexico. Now,
that's cool.
I'm not particularly embarrassed about it. It's just that I would be embarrassed if I was out in public, like with
Yeah.
like everyone staring at me with this massive sombrero like this big. It's like huge. But anywho, let's jump on to another topic. Conversation starter. Okay. So, what is something you're obsessed with? You know, what's the most obsessive thing you are so obsessed with? And you're not allowed to say your Xbox or computer. Because they're easy ones, dude. They're really easy ones.
Oh yeah. Well,
Something you're massively obsessed with. Like, you don't have to be embarrassed about it, it's just you're obsessed with it, you know.
at the moment I'm obsessed with a game I'm playing on my PC.
Ooh, what's that?
Uh, Arcade. I've kind of got
Arcade.
into that at the moment. Yeah.
Ooh, what is Arcade?
Whole.
What is it?
It's an MMORPG game
Ooh.
made by Tryon. People who made Trove. They made a couple other games, but it's more of like you make your character. It's almost like Fallout New Vegas or Skyrim. Make your character, go out in the
Ooh.
world and just
But
level up.
MMOs are online, aren't they? So
Yeah,
so has it got elements from like RPGs such as like Fallout, where you have lots of freedom to do whatever you want in a sandbox world, and
yeah,
yeah, but there's other players as well, so I'm guessing there's PvP and stuff like that and teamwork.
yeah.
So that's cool.
Like faction wars and
If I'd have to say what I'm obsessed with, I'm probably obsessed with ACBRadio at the minute. That may sound like an easy one, but you know,
yeah,
it makes me
weird
feel
and easy one.
good that I'm doing this sort of thing. Okay, let's move on to another conversation topic starter thing. Okay, so how often do you curse? You know,
Way too much of my liking.
way too much. Okay, let's narrow
Yeah.
it down. Like, how often do you curse at home? Like,
Um, not too much in front of parents. From
not
gaming,
yes.
something frustrates me. I'm just like, I'll just say it straight away without thinking.
I definitely agree with that one. I mean, when you're playing like an online game, for example, like these first-person shooters, like you know the big one everyone's plays, like the Call of Duties and whatnot. Like those
Yeah,
games can be so irritating at times. Like you know, you could play one match and then like you're doing absolutely awesome, you're top of the leaderboard. Then all of a sudden you're playing the next match and you're at the bottom of the leaderboard. Now, yeah,
yeah.
f this, f that.
That's,
You know, you stupid effing blur. You know.
yeah, someone get killed in the most stupidest way possible.
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, games can be. Oh, people take games so seriously, especially when they're online and they're climbing up the leaderboards and such. So,
They,
okay, so that's how often you curse at home. I mean, like, I I tend to curse at home, but I tend to like instead of using the most common words, you know, I steer away from the overly offensive words. I mean, I don't
oh
even
yeah,
go
yeah.
there, but you know, You know, like swear words, like the F word, the S word, the W words, the C words, this, that, and the other. Like they're so generic. Like I try and come up with like unique ones. You know, like from Star Wars, there's like a Fudu or Karabast. They're like the Star Wars swear words. So if you didn't know that, then
Yeah.
Karabast and Fudu are swear words in the Star Wars universe. Anyway, staying on the same topic, how often do you curse out of your home, like outside in public and such?
I wouldn't do it as much because I think people these days will get offended by the smallest things.
Yes.
So
I mean, it differs from person to person. Some people just like it goes over the head, but others people really take it to heart, like massively offensive, depending on what kind of words you use, or just any words. So, yeah. I mean, I tend to keep it way, way down to a minimum. Like,
yeah,
it's like say if I was crossing the road and like I look left and right, and then all of a sudden like I'm in the middle of the road and this car just comes flying down the road at like stupid speeds. I'm like, holy beep, you know, and I dive out of the way, like almost get killed by a massive juggernaut or whatever. Okay, so so let's go on to another topic, right? TV. Which TV show do you want your life to be? So if you could alter your life to be exactly like a TV show, like what would it be?
um,
So you could have a
that's
happy one, or you could have a really doom and gloom, horrifying one, like Breaking Bad, or maybe
no.
Walking Dead, or maybe even the cartoon shows. You know, you never know. It's like, what's your favourite cartoon show at the minute,
Don't really watch cartoons anymore.
or
The
any
closest thing like
TV in
I'll say
general?
the closest thing I get to cartoons is probably anime, and
Anime.
even then I don't watch it that much.
Oh, okay. So what's your
But
favourite anime?
probably Devil May Cry or Hellsing.
Ooh.
So,
What do they entail? I mean, I apologise, I don't know what they are. So,
well, Devil May Cry is based off. If anyone of you've ever played the game, it's
I have
based
seen the
around.
game. I have not played
Uh,
it, but I have seen it definitely.
it's well, the first Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3, and 4 is based around well, they're all based around a character called Dante, and he's a devil
Oh,
hunter, and he goes around hunting demons, but
wow.
normally ends up in like a bigger kind of someone's behind it all,
So a
and you
bit
find
like
out halfway through.
sorry, a bit like a Van Helsing type of thing, where
Van Helsing's more of a company who goes around hunting vampires.
yeah. No, I
Like,
mean from the
the,
aspect like goes hunting. Like in this case, the Dante goes hunting for the demons and whatnot. Same as Van Helsing
yeah,
goes hunting for like the werewolves, vampires, whatever. You know.
yeah, but Van Helsing's also a vampire, so it's like a vampire hunting other
Oh yeah, yeah,
vampires.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that now. Ooh. So would
Mm.
you like your life to be like Devil May Cry, where you're Dante,
Uh, uh,
you're
yeah, that would be
Dante
quite
himself?
cool.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing.
Mine,
But if I had,
sorry, carry on. Sorry.
I was gonna say, if I was gonna go for like a realistic one, it'd probably be Sons of Anarchy.
What's Sons of Anarchy?
A group of bikers trying to like,
Ooh, is that biker
trying to
gang?
think. Yeah, it's basically bike gang, like rival gangs trying to compete with them, and the main character Jack Teller tries to, without trying to give too much away,
Mhm.
find tries to become the best he can be and try not to follow in his dad's footsteps and such.
Why did his dad astray from the bad things? So he's trying to rekindle the good within him that he
Yeah,
doesn't even know exists. Well, I ain't seen it,
yeah.
so maybe, maybe he does turn to the light side.
No comment there. No
No,
comment.
no comment, no comment. Okay, my favorite TV show, or what I would like to be, would be, uh, I hadn't even thought about this. I mean, yeah, Walking Dead. The Walking Dead. Okay, I'll play it safe. The Walking Dead. I mean, I'd love to be the main character, Rick, in The Walking Dead. I mean, you know The Walking Dead, don't you, Danny? Yes, I think you
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'd love to be in The Walking Dead. Like, probably maybe not Rick as such, but my own character, but definitely in that world, you know, and in another place as well. Maybe not in America, but maybe another place. I don't know, depending on how it all played out. But yeah, The
Do you think
Walking
you
Dead.
would survive though?
No, I would die horribly, like very horribly. Like, what's that film? Is it Dawn of the Dead or something? Or I can't
Uh,
remember. I hope no one hates me on this, but apparently in Dawn of the Dead there's like a the bad guy, and he gets eaten by zombies, and while they're eating his like inside and intestines and guts and everything, he's saying choke on 'em, choke on 'em. So I don't know why I brought that up. Maybe just because zombies. Anyway, right. So that's covered that topic. Okay. So let's stay on like television type movies type things, right? What's the strangest movie you have ever seen? Now be careful here because you know there is some strange movies out there, but which ones have you seen?
I've seen the Human Centipede.
Oh man, I have not seen that,
Uh,
but I know what it's all about, and for the love of ugh.
that's
Okay,
that is
okay,
weird.
okay, okay. Moving on, moving on. Okay, right. Yeah. If you had an intro music, like if you had an intro music,
Right.
what song would it be and why?
Uh,
So do you know how those TV shows have the intro music, like Family Guys? It seems today that all you see is violence movies and sex on TV, and like
yeah.
you know the intro music. Right? I'll help you with this. Like picture in your mind, if you will. Um, you wake up in the morning, you jump out of bed, and all of a sudden, bam! Your intro music starts playing. Like, what would that be? What would that be?
What would it be? That's a good point. I have never thought about if I had my life was in a TV show,
Neither
what
have
my
I.
intro would be.
Neither have I.
Um,
Think which
trying to
one
think
would
of
it be?
songs I like now.
No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah. But it's got to be off a TV show, TV intro. Because like,
Probably Friends.
oh man, that would be awesome. That would be
Yeah.
so cool.
There's a picture in my head now. Just the music.
I don't know. I was thinking of the Top Gear theme. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't know. That would be weird. You jump out of bed and all of a sudden the Top Gear theme starts playing. Maybe I don't jump out of bed, but I jump out my window and I land in my car. And as soon as I land in my car, all of a sudden the Top Gear music starts playing. And it's a nice car as well, like a G-Wiz or something like that. Yeah.
Gee whiz.
Oh, okay. Moving on to another topic. Um, okay. What do you think the next big tech? Uh, what do you think the next big technological advanced will be? What do you think the next tech thing will be? You know, the big thing. I mean, I think we already know what it's going to be. Like, for example, like I believe it's going to be the virtual reality headset because that
Yeah.
immersed you in a world of the gaming environment. But it might not be. I mean, what do you think, Danny? Did you agree with my statement, or would you like to substitute your own?
Well, for gaming, I think it's going to be the headsets, the VR headsets.
Yeah,
But for modern day life,
I mean the VR headsets are. I mean, I remember when the Oculus Rift first came out, and it wasn't even in high definition. And you
oh yeah.
could when you was wearing the headset, you could look around like that and up and down. But the thing is, you couldn't
Mhm.
tilt your head like that. And now they've got like sensors and stuff and more accelerometers inside the headset and stuff. And they've even got built-in headphones, which is pretty sweet. And like, Danny, did you know you can get the controllers now? You can get like controllers
Yeah,
where,
yeah.
yeah, man, you can get controllers. You can get mats that are on the floor where you can like run like on the spot. But when you've got the headset on and the headphones and the hand things, oh man. You see, virtual reality is like becoming the next big wave. It's got to be.
Yeah, but it's expensive at the moment though.
Oh yeah, but like, do you remember like plasma TVs?
Yeah.
Especially when high definition TVs first come out. Basically, they were, I think, they were like in the thousands. I remember talking to an old friend coming back from school, and he said to me that, because I said to him, "Oh, I'd love one of them 3D TVs. I mean, you go to the cinema and you pay lots of money, and you get the glasses and everything. And it's really cool. But wouldn't it be awesome if you could like have it at home?" And it was like, "Yeah, but they're about £5,000 at the minute." And I was like, okay. But I did say to him like, one day it's gonna go down. It is definitely gonna go down. And
Oh
they
yeah.
have, but they're still expensive. But still, they have gone way down. Okay, so let's jump on to the next one. So, okay, here's an easy one for you, Danny. Right. What is your favourite game console and why? You have to have a reason. Why?
Favorite console.
Okay. Favourite console.
And see, I was brought up with the PS1 and then on to the PS2, and then I moved on to the Xbox 360.
Ah.
So
So you went PlayStation to Xbox. Ooh. You don't often
yeah.
hear that nowadays. And so you
So I've
say your first console was a PS1.
yeah.
Pretty neat console.
PS1 I used to play Doom, and then you had
Oh yeah.
still got it down there in the cupboard.
Oh man.
But then back in the day, you used to have you could get the magazines, the CD that had like loads of demos on them.
Oh yeah, I remember them. They're so cool.
Yeah,
I remember one of
remember we used
them
to
on
play
the
them.
PlayStation 2. Apparently, if you put it in your PlayStation 2, it wipes the whole memory card clean because there was some kind of glitch on there or whatever. Imagine if you picked that up, Danny. Oh my goodness. But, you know,
That would annoy me.
that would have been so annoying. But anywho, um, okay. Mine is the Sega Master System Mark II. You know, with the built-in Sonic the Hedgehog. Now
Oh,
that was
Sonic
my
the
first one.
Hedgehog.
That was my first one. That was.
God.
I mean, you got two of them. You got Alex the Kid, or you got Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System. And
Hmm.
I had the Sonic the Hedgehog one, which was absolutely awesome. And I remember once me and my mum were going to meet my grandma, which we lived in the same town, you know. So
Yeah.
we walked all the way there. We didn't get a car or a taxi or a plane or I don't know. But anyway, we walked there. But the thing is, I was playing Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System, and back in the day in the Sega Master System, as you can recall, we couldn't save games. So um, there was a massive circular pause button on the console, and as soon as you hit it, it pauses the game. And I paused the game, and I went to my grandma's with my mum, and then when I came back, it was still on. Like, I thought it was going to blow up, like come back into a whole house engulfed in flames because my Sega Master System Mark II had blown up. I did leave it on pause for about 4 hours, I think. It were a long time, especially just to leave a console on pause non-stop. Anyway, you didn't even answer the question, Danny. What's your favourite one?
I don't know if I do have a favorite one or not. It's like different consoles had different like meaning to me. Like I used to love playing Gran Turismo and like the
Oh
PlayStation
yeah.
1 and PlayStation 2.
Oh
But
definitely.
then I had my first portable console, Game Boy Color, and I used to love playing
Oh
Pokemon on it.
yeah. Did you have Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow?
Yeah,
Did you had
still got
one?
them.
You still got them? Wow.
Still got them.
Oh man. Oh, that was so cool, man. I mean, um, I had the first ever Game Boy. Do you know the big one? It was grey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know what happened to that. I had a big magnifier on it as well. I don't know why. I mean, I don't have problems seeing the screen or anything like that. But apparently I had a big magnifier on it. But I don't know what happened to that console. And then I had the pocket version, and then I skipped the color version altogether, and then I went straight into the Game Boy Advance, which was a good console, but it was crap because it weren't backlit. Have you ever owned a Game Boy Advance, Danny?
Yeah, I used to have one.
Yeah, I used to have
I used to play Pokemon.
a light on it. Like you'd have it like that, and then you'd attach the light on it, and then it would bend down like that, and it would beam light onto it
Yeah,
like that, and it was just so annoying. It's like
I remember that so well.
me mum would say, "Right, Sam, bedtime." Go to bed, and I'd be like, "Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna play
Still
my
play
Game
it.
Boy." Yeah, but it weren't even
Yeah.
backlit. It weren't backlit, so I had to leave the door open and just like tilt the console at the light, and I'd be playing at a weird angle like that, or I'd have
Yeah.
this bloody light thing, but there was a big flare of light coming right back into my screen, eyes, sorry, and oh man. To be honest, when the Game Boy Advance SP came out, I was like, yes, loved it. So yeah, awesome.
I want to get one again now.
Oh man, they are so cool. Apparently, I've got a Game Boy Advance SP in my mum's loft, I believe.
Mm.
It's got like a old Nintendo sticker on it. Do you know the old NES, the Nintendo
Yeah.
Entertainment System? It looks a bit like that with the sticker, but it's a bit peeling off, so it doesn't look as nice anymore. So, are you saying your favourite console is the Game Boy Color?
I don't know if I can answer this question. It's like,
You have to
I
say
guess
why
in
as
some
well.
ways,
You have to have your
because,
reason.
well,
I
I
didn't even
guess
give mine.
maybe the Game Boy, because of Pokemon, it made me
Yeah.
up to today like MMORPG games, that kind of genre of like big sandbox, going around and do what you want.
Yeah.
So I guess in that respect,
That seems like a good enough reason. I'll take that. Boosh. Okay, so Danny's favourite game console is the Game Boy Color because of Pokemon. And, mine's the Sega Master System Mark II because of the pause button. I'm sure there's a pause button on the Game Boy, but oh well. Okay, that was a pretty good topic to talk about. Game consoles. Awesome. Right, let's jump over to another topic now. And which one will that be? This is a good one.
you don't know.
What's the best horror game you have ever played? The best. Although it should say here, what's the most horrible horror game you've ever played? But I think you know what I mean. Best horror
um,
game.
I've quite liked the Dark Space games, 1 and 2.
Oh, please do tell. Do tell. What is Dark Space?
Is it Dark? No, Dead Space.
Oh, I was gonna.
Dead Space. And it was one of the two. I was like, I was trying to think then. It's Dead Space.
Okay. So do tell. What is Dead Space?
You play as someone called Isaac Clarke. And if I remember correctly, he's an engineer, and he goes to is a ship called the Yamamoto? Well, he goes to a ship to repair it, and he finds out all the crew's dead. There's like no one on board. And all these, I don't know what they're called, but they're like creatures, almost like Doom in some ways. Like all these creatures start coming after you, and you.
Oh my goodness.
I was trying to think. I think you're trying to get the ship back online, or it's been so long since I've played the first one, but it was one of those games where it's like it's a shooter, yet you gotta kind of survive and like fulfill the quest, and it was fun, yet scary at the same time.
That's good. It's good because a horror game you want it to be crap your pants scary.
Yeah.
So, mine is quite a generic one, but it was the first one that proper gave me scares, man. Proper gave me scares. And that was Five Nights at Freddy's. Ooh.
Really?
Oh yeah. I mean, that game was crap your pants scary, man. That was horrible. It was like,
I wouldn't say I
uh,
wouldn't say it's a horror though. Would it? Would you
yeah,
class it as a horror?
yeah, it's classed as a horror, man. Absolutely
More of a
scary.
jump scare kind of game.
Well, I liked it
Yeah.
because like you were forced to stay where you were, so you couldn't run away per se. You had to
Mm.
stay where you was. So, and you had these doors and you could shut them. I think we all know Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's oh man, Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, you got Foxy, you got Freddy, you got Foxy, Freddy.
Oh,
I haven't played Five
uh,
Nights at Freddy's in ages. Oh man.
Foxy Freddy.
Chica?
Freddy Fazbear.
Is it Chica? Chica.
I
I
don't know
don't
if
know.
that's one of the newer ones. He had,
Um,
I think he had three to start off with or something.
yeah. I don't know.
Then
um,
introduced more characters. You got Balloon Boy later on.
oh yeah, Balloon Boy was added on, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Balloon Boy was horrifying. Oh. Yeah, but that's Five Nights at
Yeah.
Freddy's 1. I mean, when you got to Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and then 3, and then all the other ones, like the Mickey Mouse one, and the ones with, is there one with, oh, what's that cartoon show? Ed, Ed and Eddie. There's one with that one in there.
Huh.
Have you heard about that one?
No, I haven't heard about that one.
There's the Ed, Ed and Eddie one, and loads of others. I think people have made loads now, because when I started playing Five Nights at Freddy's, it was a long time ago, and that was when the trailer come up for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and
Mm.
everyone was going mad and like, oh my goodness, it's going to be awesome. But it was pretty sweet. So yeah, so that's horror games. Ooh, horror games.
Mm.
Okay, let's go to another topic. So what else do we have here? Okay, so we've done that one, we've done this one, we've done that one. Okay. What cartoons did you watch as a kid? You know,
Um.
cartoons watched as a kid. I'm going to put it out there. I think it's called Catch the Pigeon. I don't know if it's actually
Oh,
called
Wacky
that.
Racers.
Ah,
No,
Wacky
Wacky
Races.
Wait.
That's
Yeah.
it. And I used to watch Wacky Races on Cartoon Network around my grandma's back in the day, and on the old Skybox, like way back in the day. Um, Also, I used to watch. Oh, what's that one with the dog in it? That used to be really freaky. That did.
Oh, the dog.
It used to be like a pink, purplish dog. I don't know. But Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. And yeah, it was a long time ago. Like nowadays, you've got all these cartoon shows. Like Simpsons has been running for a long time. Like, do you like the Simpsons, Danny?
Yeah, everyone loves The
Everyone
Simpsons.
loves The Simpsons. Also, you got the more adult ones like Family Guy, Cleveland Show, American Dad. You got like you could class Robot Chicken, sort of. It's more of an a model animation type thing. But still, it's quite a good show. But yeah, Wacky Races was pretty sweet. I
No,
mean,
that was good.
I mean, oh man. Let's talk about the ones we actually do know about. I mean, I can't even remember Wacky Races. Um,
Like,
I can't. I remember that dog going. I can't even do the voice.
oh, Mut- Muttley.
Motley! Oh man, you're bringing back memories now, dude. Oh, sweet.
Yeah, they had all the cars racing.
Oh yeah, it was brilliant.
It's
That
like
was.
it's like a big cross-country race.
It was, mate. It was. Like, well, what about this catch the pigeon thing? Why is that coming to my head?
Tells what to do with it in some ways, but it was like you had racers, and like halfway through the show or something,
Uh huh.
or at the end, they had like a section of like catch the pigeon with Muttley and the other guy try and catch a pigeon.
Sweet. Yeah, I do love a bit of wacky races, but nowadays I've grown up and been like become a bit more mature, and I like watching American Dad. Like, if I had to choose, what's your favourite out of the Cleveland Show, American Dad, and Family Guy? I mean, which one's your preference, if you only could pick one?
Probably American Dad, I think.
Oh, me too, me too. I mean, in those shows, like, I mean, if you get your kid to watch it, they'll laugh at certain parts because it looks funny and sounds funny, but it's for more of an adult audience. Not
Mm.
mainly directly for an adult audience, but there is some swearing and cursing and, some sexual, like, visual content within it. But the adult jokes within is just like, oh man, like, it's like got political jokes, it's got like Hollywood actor jokes and stuff like that. Like, you wouldn't even know if you were a kid. Like, who's this? Who's that? What's this? What's that? But
Yeah.
the one with the main stuff like that in is SpongeBob. Now, SpongeBob has got so many adult jokes in it, you won't even realise if you watch it. Like, there's so many things I don't even know off the top of my head, but I know it's got it because I've watched it and I've laughed at certain parts. Like, this show's aired on Nickelodeon. I mean, why is this on this? But never mind. Oh man. Right then, Danny. Shall we take a break now? Shall we?
Uh,
Shall we
can
take
do.
a? Okay. Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 5 minute break now. So, please return in 5 minutes, and we shall be back on the air. So, yeah, back in 5 minutes.
That's
My name's Sam, your
cool,
host,
cool.
and my co-host Danny here. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Awesome. Right. See you in a minute.
Back in a sec. Oh, yes. What do I do? Um, hmm. Um, I don't know. I would some way that would go like shopping for food and like stock up on loads of food 'cause no one can see me do it. Uh, no, because nothing will be working. So or less of the machines will still be working. I don't know. Would they? Would they freeze as well? Hmm. True. If I spend a day where time stood still, I'd make art. I'll make things float or something. Or no, I'll make art. Make a photo of it or something like that. Become famous of it. Oh, good point. That's true. Well, what if I had something in my hand and I stopped time while that camera was in my hand? Would that like counteract it? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I pretty much think every flavour's been made. Oh yeah. I bet there's a one shop in America or somewhere that just specifically does different flavour of ice cream. Hmm. Oh yeah. That definitely exists. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, I think I would start up well, a company where I prevent crimes from happening. So I can forward time, know when the crime's happening, then rewind it and stop it from happening. It's almost like that film with Tom Cruise in it. Can't remember what it's called. Well, no, well, they stop crime from happening, but they find out in the movie he's going to commit a crime, so he runs away. He's on the run. um, right. You can't call it Jesus. Uh, um, uh, you would, you're a Star Wars fan, so that makes sense. Hmm. Well, I've got someone in mind, but then I have the problem of he speaks a different language to me. So how would that work? Gandhi. Is it Gandhi? The Buddhist. Yeah. True. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Uh, I talk about his beliefs and ask him to go more in depth about it, and just, just talk to him. Really, I guess. It's like his beliefs on things, and just to hear it from his mouth would be quite nice, I guess. Yeah, it would be quite cool. Yeah. Um. Right. Somewhere where it's got away from towns and cities, but yeah, I'd find like somewhere remote, but somewhat close enough to shops, like maybe a village or something. Yeah, that's why I would avoid cities and towns because I know they'll have loads of cameras. So, um, maybe like I would say the Lake District or somewhere, but that's kind of too obvious. There'd be cameras around there and somewhere like forestry, I guess, like loads of forest and. Hmm. Well, the more I think about it now, I'll probably go to London, get the underground train all the way to France, and go from France all the way like to Russia or Italy in that direction. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. My mistake. um, I want to say a stupid answer, but I'm not going to. Food. But yeah. Mm. Mm. Favorite food. Bread. I like trying different types of bread. Yeah. Oh no. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. Christmas. Um. Hmm. Unconditional. Hmm. Um. It's a hard one, really. I would probably get rid of Halloween. Everyone these days go around for sweets. That's it. It's like,
Oh dear. My mic was on mute. How stupid was that? Oh man.
no
Thank
comment.
you. Thank you. At least someone told me that my mic was muted. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Okay, right. Uh, oh my
I'm
god.
not joking.
What a
I'm
massive
not
fail.
joking.
It was going so smooth. Oh my goodness. Alright
Your
then.
nightmares came true.
My nightmare has come true. My live stream has gone. Okay. Alright then. Now people can hear me. Oh man, I am so embarrassed. Oh,
You got so red.
oh man. Oh, okay. Right, let's carry this on now. People can hear me. Oh, I feel like a doofus right now. Um. Oh crap. Okay.
Do you want to take another break, Sam? Are you okay to continue?
I am fine to continue. My mic is on now. Okay. Alright, here's a topic for you. For you. Okay. What
Uh,
are some goals you have failed to accomplish?
well, let me get my big list out and I'll read them from the top, shall I?
Uh,
um, goals I failed at.
Mine's my college thing. I was meant to complete level 3. I did the first year, and my second year, I never turned up because I thought getting a job was more important.
Mm,
You know what I mean? And I failed.
yeah.
I didn't fail per se. Apparently, I still got it, but I believe I failed it massively, you know. I should have stayed there for the second year. What about you, Danny? Like the top of your list, or maybe second top of your list, depending on how
um,
severe it may be. Oh man.
I wish I put more time into studying, to be honest. I got
Okay.
better grades.
Um.
So I kind of failed that goal in some respects.
Oh. Yeah, there's still time to do that, Danny. There's still
Oh
time,
yeah,
my friend. Still time.
there's always
Okay.
time.
So let's jump on to another topic here. Um. Do. Will technology save the human race or destroy
No,
it?
Skynet.
Skynet.
It's going to become a thing.
Okay, let's talk about Skynet and this category of will technology save the human race or destroy it? Now, let's look at technology nowadays. Like, let's think about what technology has done for us. Like, for instance, I'm live streaming at the minute. Now, back in the day, when broadcasting was first available to us, the human race, like only the rich and the elite, and also the powerful, could do it through the TV. So now, later on, like maybe 5 generations or maybe even more or whatever, we can now do it from the comfort of our very own home. So that's pretty sweet. Because I was
Yeah,
watching a video the other night, like, and the guy said in the video that it's brilliant how we the people nowadays can broadcast, um, well, not broadcast per se, but at least upload videos to something called the internet where everyone has access to, and it's available to everyone at any time. And real life people can broadcast their views and opinions, but not just that, also information. Like how we can get a decent real game on our consoles and computers or whatnot because someone does an honest review. Like on
mm,
TV, like they wouldn't give you an honest review. It's like TV, they'll just slap a trailer on an advert and they'll say, "This game looks awesome, buy it now." And yeah, so
yeah, but
that in some sense is saving the human race by giving us positive, correct information. And oh, thanks, Danny. Thanks, uh,
well, I agree with you to a certain point, but technology has also made people lazy.
it has.
So it's like I don't have to go to the shop anymore. I can just go on Amazon or Tesco's
Yes.
and just like order stuff and just wait for it
Yeah.
to come to me. So I don't have to go out and socialize.
You can just go on the internet and do all your shopping there. That is destroying the human race. I agree. So mine's a positive to technology, and yours is a negative to technology. But what about in between? Like,
I mean, it's helped people like scans and like technology can help people medically,
yeah,
which
yeah.
is a good thing.
I mean,
But
medical science.
yeah,
I mean, medical technology. I mean, sort of the technology and the equipment inside the theatre room to help operate on people. So yeah.
mm.
So there's a positive, negative, and somewhere in between. Okay, so let's try and find an outrageous topic here. Um, okay. Okay. What do you wish your phone could do? Now, most of us nowadays has these new phones called the smartphones. Well, they're not that new. They've been around for ages, but still. Danny,
Um,
what would you like your phone to do? Something that it can't do, but you could implement it into your phone and make it do this certain thing. Anything.
hmm.
Anything.
Have a conversation with me, almost like an AI.
You can already do that.
Well, I mean, have a proper conversation like me and you doing right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, it can sort of do that, but, you know, maybe the technology's not there yet. We'll see, we'll see.
More of a not like a ask it questions, then it responds to you. More of a just have a normal like wake up and like say good morning. It will say good morning, Daniel. How are you? Just like
Yeah.
normal conversation as such.
Uh, you could have your phone, like, next to you, and, like, you could say, "Hi, phone, how are you?" And it'll be like, "Yeah, I'm not too bad, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I feel a bit rough today." And it'll just say, "Oh, why?" And then you'll say, "Oh, well, I almost got hit by a car today and I swore really loud." Oh, oh, oh. And then it could respond with, like, "Well, go and find the driver and smash his car up." Like, it would say something like that to you. I mean, like, AI nowadays in phones won't give you that sort of information. It's sort of like scripted. So at least the
Yeah,
phone has an artificial brain where artificial intelligence type brain where it can actually view its own opinions of what you're saying to it. But that sounds like Skynet again. That could turn on you. That
true.
you could be like, I hate you phone so much, and then it'll just explode in front of you. You can just self-destruct that. Basically,
Phones already do that anyway.
yeah, apparently some do. Um, what about phones with that dispense food? I don't know if that topic's ever been mentioned before. Phones that dispense food, like some kind of supplement. Like if you're in like severe like hunger
Hmm.
predicament. I don't know how exactly would that work, to be honest. I have no
The
idea.
phone's built into your arm or something. Then
Yeah.
it can inject you with like
Ah.
morphine, sugar, or
Yes.
something.
Now that gave me the idea of the Pit Boy of Fallout. Now, as we all know, like whomever has played Fallout, many of us, I hope, knows that when you like inject or consume something on the Pit Boy, you hear it in the game. Like you don't see it physically. Like say if you inject yourself with a stim pack because you've been shot or you've got a crippled leg, you hear it get injected, but you don't actually see your character physically do that. So where you're coming from, Danny, is it'll be on your arm, but it'll also do it like it will inject it into your body, into your stream, into your system, so you
Hmm.
don't have to physically like orally ingest it or whatever. So yeah, that's that's that sounds doable. It sounds scary though. I don't really like it, even though I just said it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right then. What's the most addictive game you have ever played? What's the most addictive
Oh,
game you have ever played? Like you got so addicted to it that you did all-nighters like constantly and you passed out sitting in front of your device like computer console, a phone, a machine, pinball machine.
Warframe.
Yeah. Warframe. Okay. Um,
Definitely Warframe.
why Warframe? Why is that so addictive?
Um, there's something about like having your own character, customizing your character, doing missions, leveling stuff up, grinding.
I've heard of those types of games where you just
Yeah.
grinding. That ain't a game. That's just like going to work
Well,
for nothing. It's like, oh man. Uh, Mine, unfortunately, is Call of Duty, Black Ops 1, the first one. Now, I
Bad Sam.
I know, I'm sorry, but Call of Duty back in the day for me was absolutely awesome. Like the first Black Ops I played, it had the new zombies. It already had zombies in like from World at War, but it had it all updated and the graphics were updated and it was beautiful. I loved it. And the multiplayer had about 15 prestiges. If I think I'm correct saying that. Is it about 15?
Yeah.
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 So I was so addicted to that game. I got up to the 7th prestige, all hard work, and then I finally said one day, that's it. I am not playing this game ever again, and I've still got it, by the way. I can go on it right now. But I will never be as addicted to it as I was back in the day. So Dennis is Warframe, mine is Call of Duty. So blimey, some addictive games there. So
Oh yeah.
they're both grinding games, aren't they? They both grind.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we're going to do a couple more now. I said earlier I'm going to do a couple more and then we're going to end
Mm.
the stream. But like the nice chap in the live chat has stated, he couldn't hear me, so I'm still embarrassed about that. So we're going to do a couple more topics now, and then we're going to end the stream. But we should be back again, and I'll date the stream again. I'll date it. And this time I won't mute my mic. Anyway, right. What song always puts you in a good mood? What song always puts you in a good mood?
Um.
So when you're
Ooh,
feeling
a
doom and
band.
gloom.
There's a band I like at the moment called Scandal. It's a
Scandal.
Japanese. Yeah, Japanese band.
Oh, oh,
They're all
Japanese.
female
Ah,
band members,
ah,
and
ah.
there's a song they do called it's called Doll.
Dull.
It's a very upbeat song. Yeah, Doll.
Ah, yeah.
It's a
These
very
upbeat
upbeat song.
ones. Yeah, you need. I mean, people differ from person to person, but I believe, and I think Danny agrees with me. Like a more of an upbeat song is more of a happy
Mm.
song. It gets you in a good mood. So that's good, man. Doll. Like, sing us a little bit of it,
Yeah,
Danny. Go on. Sing us a little bit.
I can't. It's all in Japanese.
So, have a go.
I don't know what they say.
I
It's one
think,
of those songs. It's almost like
yeah,
Ramstein. You don't know what they're saying, but it's catchy to listen to.
yeah, it's the beats and stuff. What style of music
Yeah.
is it? What genre of music is it?
J rock slash J pop.
Oh, okay. I don't know what J that is,
Japan
but I know what rock and pop is.
Japanese rock.
Oh, Japanese.
Japanese.
Duh. Sam's so
Mm.
dumb. Okay, alright. Mine has always been a band called Burning Spear. Now,
Mm.
Danny knows I like Burning Spear a lot. Now,
Yeah.
uh, Burning Spear is a reggae Jamaican band that's been around for a long time, but it's just the style of the music, the way it makes me feel so happy when I'm sad. I just could never be permanently sad ever. That music is always there. It's beautiful. I love it. I mean, Burning Spear for me has saved me so many times from like feeling so sad. Oh man, it's brilliant. What was your band called again? I forgot.
Scandal.
Okay, Scandal. So Danny likes Scandal, which is a Japanese J-rock, J-pop type band. Mine is Burning Spear, which is a reggae slash reggae dub band. So both quite nice bands there. So if you don't know them, go check them out because they put us in a good mood when we're sad. So yeah. Okay, I'm going to do the last topic now.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
okay, and it's going to be. What is something that is popular now that annoys you?
Memes.
Memes? They're wrong with memes. Memes are alright.
Well, it's something popular now that annoys me.
I don't think memes are that popular as they used to be. They used to be very, very popular. Like everything used to have a meme on it almost. But, but you know, I don't.
When you scroll through Facebook these days, it's just full of memes and there's like little
Yeah.
clip videos. It's just like, I don't care about them. It's like,
Uh,
you got the odd ones that are funny, but it's like, I don't want to see that.
I think that the thing that's most popular now that annoys me is in-app purchases. I mean, I don't even think. Well, yeah, they are popular, aren't they? Because you've got
Yeah,
certain games.
microtransactions.
Because me and Danny like to play the game War Thunder. Now, I have no gripe about War Thunder. I love it to bits. But it would just be nice that certain things that you didn't have to be like paying real money for. But besides that,
Mm.
let's push War Thunder to one side. I shouldn't have brought it in. But um, games like that were popular, like Candy Crush and games such like that, you know, have them in-app purchases. But I don't know, sort of popular, I guess. You know.
Microtransactions.
Yes, microtransactions. I hate them. Rah, okay.
They do
Okay.
my nuts in.
They do indeed. Okay. So, we're going to end the live stream here. I thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I really do. Thank you so much. And next time I do my live stream, I'll make sure this is unmuted because I feel so stupid. So, anyway, I'm your main host, Sam, and my co-host, Danny.
Goodbye for now.
And we're going to see you on the next stream. So take care, people. Take care. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Goodbye.